tonight I'm going to make the beautiful centerpiece that was in the announcement for this. And I'm also going to make at least five other bows. So we're going to get started. I'm going to start with my Mini Bowdabra, and given that it's Memorial Day, I figured I'd do a patriotic bow. So I'm going to fold this in half and lay this down into my Mini Bowdabra. And I'm just going to tuck the ends underneath. And now what I'm going to do for the hair bow is I'm going to fold my ribbon in half. And because I want the stars to be on top, I'm going to fold it in half and just lay this down into my Mini Bowdabra. Oh, hi, Shirley. Are you watching? She's watching on Facebook and on YouTube. Very cool, Shirley. And lay that down in there. Fold this back over, take this and scrunch this down. And I'm going to now go to the middle. And what I'm doing here, I don't know if we can pull the camera in a little bit closer. What I'm doing here is I'm actually making a little mountain in the middle here. And so that there's like little valleys on either side. And we'll scrunch that down in there. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing here. And now, because of the way that I folded it, I have absolute equal size loops on each side. So this is a great way for making a hair bow. Then what I'm going to do is take my red ribbon, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to take the right side of my ribbon, scrunch that down in here. I'm going to fold it back over. Again, I'm going to take the right side of the ribbon, and I'm just going to leave a little bit here, and we'll scrunch this down in here. And now what I'm going to do is bring this over here, take this side, scrunch that down into my Mini Bowdabra. And now I'm going to take this lower ribbon and scrunch that in, doing my mountain up. And again, I'm doing my little mountain. And why we do this little mountain is that way you don't have to sew, because the Mini Bowdabra is going to hold everything in place. And again, I have everything the way I want it. And all I'm going to do now is take my little corker ribbon, and we'll lay that down in here and scrunch that down. And then I'm going to take my Mini Bowdabra wand, give everything a push. And now let's just pull this through my slip knot. And Shirley shared. Thank you, Shirley, so much. And Joy Teasley from Sandlin from Texas. You guys, I'm sorry, my eyes aren't that great looking at this. Now I'm just going to tie a knot. I'm tie another knot. And I'm going to take my hair clip, and I'm going to take the top side of it and put that down. And I want to make sure I'm doing this right side up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just bring my wire around and bring it through here. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other piece of wire. I'm going to bring it around to this side and bring it through here. Then I'm going to go underneath, and I'm just going to tie a knot. So let's go here, lift that up. So this is a great way for making hair bows. And I'm going to double knot it and clip the ends. And we have Donna Lee, and we have Dory Lynn. Thanks, you guys, all for joining. And now all I'm going to do is just shape this out and shape this and bring these around here. And you have a really cute little, super simple to make hair bow. And it just makes hair bow making so much easier when I do it in the Mini Bowdabra or the Big Bowdabra. So now I'm going to take this and put it aside, and we're going to make one more patriotic bow, and then we're going to make the centerpiece. And then after I make the centerpiece, we're going to announce a winner for the Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. And I'm actually going to use this in my next bow. And then we're going to not only do a scrunchy ribbon winner, but we're also going to have a Bowdabra winner today. And that will be mentioned right after the last bow that I make. So definitely stay tuned. So now I'm gonna take my wire, fold it in half. I wanna thank everybody for joining me and for commenting. And also, if you're watching the replay, please comment. Let me know if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Bowdabra or on our blog or on Facebook. And for those of you that don't know, I think we have almost 800 videos on YouTube. And we have tons and tons of projects on our Bowdabra channel. So now what I'm going to do is these are just taking scraps of ribbon and we're just going to lay them. And I got all things that work really well for like Memorial Day or for 4th of July or any other patriotic occasion. So definitely let me know you want to win and let me know where you're watching from. And we will be picking the winner after I finish my centerpiece and then for the scrunchy ribbon. And then we will pick a winner for Bowdabra, for the Bowdabra right after that. And so now I have this cute little bow here. And I think what I'm going to do here is just do a little loop because I feel like having a loop there. And do a little loop going this way. And I have a little piece of my Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon that I'm just going to put in the center. We make a nice little scrunchy bow. And we have Amy from Monroe, Michigan. And now all I'm going to do is scrunch everything down and pull this back up. I'm going to pull it through my slip knot. And you can see how this could be a great little centerpiece or a cute little door swag, or even you could easily put this onto a wreath. So I'm just going to tie it tight. And we have Judy Buttery. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And now all I'm going to do is just pull the ends all around and shape all my bows. Actually, I need to turn this guy around and turn this guy around and shape all of these. And so this is literally all I've done is taken scraps of ribbon and put them into my Bowdabra. And you have a really cute little centerpiece. I hope you guys like this. And I am going now to make the really big centerpiece. So I'm going to get started on that right now. And I'll put this aside and take out my Bowdabra. I'm going to grab some of my gold Bowdabra bow wire. And I'm going to put a little more wire than I normally would because this is going to be really big. So fold that in half, lay that down into my Bowdabra, and I am going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my silks, and what I've done to prepare is I've already separated them. So I'm just going to put that in there, and this way I don't have to cut them. And I like that because then I can actually reuse my silks in a future project if I get tired of this project. We're just going to lay this down in here, and I'm going to grab my, and these are actually Hobby Lobby silks. A lot of times I'll get my silks at dollar stores, but I got these ones from Hobby Lobby. So just shape it as we're going. And I'm going to put in the silk here. So you can see I just stick everything into the Bowdabra. And I'm going to shape it a little bit as I go. And we're going to put some more greenery in here. And let's see, we'll put these pretty little purple. So I've just basically separated them all so it's really easy for me to put in. And then I'm going to take my beautiful hydrangeas and we're going to put that in there. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, there we go. And I'll shape that out when we get done. And I'll put this in here. Take that leaf. And all I'm doing is just laying everything into my Bowdabra. So now I'm going to take my tails and I'm going to fold it in half to find the center. And I'm just going to put this this going this way. And I'm going to take my other tail because I want the tails to be the same on both sides. So I'll put that going in this way. And then I'm going to take our posy ribbon. And I love this ribbon. It actually comes in our Bowdabra spring ribbon kit. That's just an incredible value. So now I'm going to, let's see, fold this back and forth. And I had a really funny thing happen. Amy, thank you for a happy Memorial Day. And I had a weird thing happen today. And Kathy was here with me and I told her about it. And she reminded me that it's Memorial Day. So it made it even a little bit more interesting. My dad, who passed away almost 2 years ago, and he was like on the internet all the time. And I went to my Skype account today and it popped up a little smiley face and that was waving at me that he had posted in 2018, but it was really cool to just have that pop up on me. So I was so excited. So all I'm doing here is folding and then twisting. And now this last one, I'm just going to fold over here and just finish it off and leave the right side up. And I want to make sure I have a little bit of ribbon left so it doesn't pop out. Now I'll take my wand and I'm going to give everything a little bit of a scrunch and find my wire and grab my wire from this side if I can. It must have gotten caught on one of the feet. Okay, there we go. So now, okay, as I pull everything out of the Bowdabra as I'm reaching for my wire, but thank goodness everything pretty much stays in place, but this is getting caught. Here we go. All right, so now we're seeing, oh no, okay. So my slip knot's not going to work because it looks like I pulled it apart when I was trying to tie it, but no big deal. I'll just tie it here, bring it out of the Bowdabra, bring it around to the back, and I'm going to just tie a knot, and we're going to just triple knot it really quickly. So next step is to actually shape out my centerpiece. So we'll bring the florals around, bring them up here, and bring this down here. And again, I want to thank everybody so much for joining me on Memorial Day. So nice to have you. And if you're watching us in the replay, then definitely say hi. I love to hear from you. I love to know what videos you liked and what other videos you'd like to see us create. And after I do this, I'm going to make, I think, 2 more bows, or at least 2 more bows. So let's see here, have these come up. And you have this like really simple to make. What did it take us? Maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes to make this? I don't know exactly, but super, super easy. And I'll keep playing and shaping this because that's what we do, right? You just keep playing with it. But this actually would be a gorgeous door swag, or you could put it on a gorgeous door swag, or you could put it on a mantle, or definitely use it as a centerpiece. So let me know what you think. And in a minute, we're going to be picking the winner for the Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon. And then at the end of this, we're going to pick the winner for the Bowdabra from this week. So now I'm going to put this aside. Oh, who's the winner? Let's look. The scrunchy ribbon is Velkis Boss. Very cool. Congratulations. And now I'm going to take my Bowdabra and we're going to make another bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said I was going to make 5 bows, so I can't let you down. I'm not seeing all my bows. So I'm going to put this aside and take my Bowdabra bow wire.
On YouTube says hello from Quincy on the way in.
Oh, Dita, hi, thank you. I think I answered a comment from you earlier today from Quincy. Thank you so much. And we're going to fold this in half, lay this down into my Bowdabra, and just tuck the ends underneath. Then I have my mesh ribbon, and all I'm gonna do is just lay this in here. Ooh, we all know how mesh gets caught on everything. And just twist it, and it's actually twisting itself. Put that in there, and then we're just going to fold it over, twist it, fold and twist, and we'll just take this last piece and scrunch this down in here. And so we'll just have the mesh will be in the background of our bow. Then I'm going to take my tails and lay these down in here. And to make it easier, I've already dovetailed it. So we'll lay those in there. And then take this here. And I'm going to lay this going this way. And so how many of you have actually made, oh, whoops, wrong ribbon. Let me take the wider ribbon first. How many of you have actually made like floral arrangements and that and swags right in your Bowdabra, like the centerpiece that I made? And very cool. So now don't forget, we're going to actually give away a Bowdabra at the end of this show, at the end of this live. So you definitely want to stay on for a chance to win. And Pam, thank you. Oh, you have, Pam has done it. Cool. Isn't it wonderful? And Amy says, never, but I'm going to. And we'll twist this. So all this is, I'm just folding and twisting and fold and twist and fold and twist and fold and twist. So it's just basically now for people who make bows all the time, a lot of people like to fold and twist and actually twist the Bowdabra, but it's too confusing for me. I can't do it. So now just tuck that down in there and I will mesh it sticking to the tablecloth. And now I'll just scrunch it, everything down and take my Bowdabra bow wire and I'm going to pull it through my slip knot tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. Now pull it out, separate my ends, bring it around to the back, and tie a knot. Delta is from Michigan, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And pull these down. And to shape, all I'm doing is just taking my loops, and these are wired ribbon, which I think the wired ribbon is a lot easier to shape than an unwired ribbon, but it's really personal preference what kind of ribbon you like to use. And I also wired ribbon if you're shipping your wreaths or bows or presents. Oh, Cheryl has the mini and says she has to get the big one because she loves her mini. I love the mini, and we have one customer who wrote to me and said she loves her mini because she can just throw it in her purse. So now you have this really pretty bow that is so super simple to make. So now what I'm going to do is go back and I'm going to make another hair bow on the mini, and then I'm going to make one more bow after that. So I'll put this aside, and I need my mini if I'm going to use my mini. And just take my wire. And this is a hack that I do a lot, is making my own ribbon by taking two ribbons that I like and sticking them together. So I just take peel and stick, and literally it just fuses the two ribbons together. So we're going to make a boutique bow, and I'm using a little bit bigger ribbon than we used before. This is a 1.5 inch ribbon, and this is about like not 2 inches, maybe almost 2-inch ribbon. So now I'm going to just fold this in half. And again, I'm going to take the right side of my ribbon and put this. Oh, Velkus has both Bowdabras. Cool. Donna, thank you. So now I'm going to take the right side of this. And again, I'm going to do the little mountain in there and leave this. So then what I'm going to do is take this again. I'm making an X. And this is a great technique if you have trucks on your ribbon going in one direction. And then I'll take this, put the right side down, or writing on your ribbon. This is a way to make your bow so that it's all even and the writing all shows in the correct direction. So And just make sure we're even here. And this is where the hair bow tool and roller comes in. Oh, my Mini Bowdabra wand. So scrunch that in, bring this up, pull it through my slip knot, tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. And definitely, if you're watching the replay or in the comments, let me know what you'd like to see us make. Would you like me to do more florals in the Bowdabra, more big door swags? Just let me know in the comments so that way I know what to do in the future that you guys will like. And there we go. So now you have a cute, I didn't bring a clip, but you just tie this onto either a ponytail holder or a hair clip. So now I'm going to go and make a bigger ribbon, a bow that's perfect for a swag door bow or for a wreath bow. So I'm going to take this here, take out all of my ribbon, and take this here, and swags. Okay, I will make it swags for lanterns. Okay, definitely. Okay, so we'll fold this in half. Lay this down. Oh, wreath bows, please. Okay, this one is a wreath bow, and definitely will do swag. So I love this little gnome. He's just a cute little gnome. And we're just going to lay him down into my Bowdabra and take my gingham check ribbon. And these are all wired. And this here. So we'll definitely do some wreath bows. And so now I love to put florals into my bows because I think it adds another dimension to them. So I'm just going to twist, and I'm going to bring it back over here and twist, bring this back here and twist. And now I just want to make sure my loops are pretty much the same size by measuring it here. So they are. And then now I can just follow what I've done. So we're just going to fold and fold and twist and fold and twist. And the one thing to remember is that a hand-tied bow is never going to be perfect. It's very difficult to make a wreath bow or that kind of thing and make it absolutely perfect. So you don't need to worry about measuring. And fold this back here and twist. So you can just see how I'm shaping it as I go. It just makes it easier at the end to shape it. Bring it back over here. Oh, Margaret, it's Mags is your nickname, right? I think that's what you told me on one of your posts on YouTube. Twist. Oh, hi, Gail from Kemp, Texas. Awesome. So now, Mags, I know you've been watching for a while, and Diva has too. How did you guys hear about us? And fold and twist. And so I'm really excited. Everybody wants how many loops? On this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on each side. And on this one, do you ever use? Yes, I absolutely will use 4-inch wide ribbon. In fact, on my next live, I'll make sure that I do that for you. Because, yeah, I like to use wider ribbon a lot. So, twist and fold it back over here. And then now I have one more ribbon to work into this. So we're just going to twist it, fold and twist. And this will be so pretty when it's finished. But I just love all the yellows. And twist and fold and twist. And I'll just finish that off with one loop on that side. Then I have this really pretty burlap rose. And all I'm going to do is bring this up here, pull it through. Oh my goodness, we have a winner. Danielle Meal Rangel of Oregon, you are our Bowdabra winner. And all these ribbons that I used today, they're all on the Bowdabra website. So if you need ribbon, definitely check it out. And also check out the ribbon kits because they're a really good value. And now we're just going to shape everything out. And I'm going to push my little in here. And so congratulations to Danielle. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you so much for watching. We do give a roll of Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon out on all of our lives. And sometimes we do a special little gift because we just feel like it. And today that is the Bowdabra. So let's see here. And this out here. So now, after I've shaped it, and I'll keep shaping it probably before I take a picture to post this, but there you can see, super, super simple tonight. So I hope all of you guys really enjoyed our live tonight. I know I enjoy doing them. And I want to thank you and say, please join us every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 Mountain, 6 Central, and 7 Eastern on Bowdabra at YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter. And also, definitely follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get access to all of our great posts. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And, oh, you collect, yeah, the gnomes ribbon is awesome. And that's also one of the Bowdabra ribbons. So thank you, everybody, so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye.